What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the second episode of Straight from the Soul. In this episode, I have my boy Cake English all the way out from Queens. He's going to show off the 10 pairs out of his collection. Also in this show, Old School D, who's not pictured right here because he's out doing some sneaker stuff. He went out to Soho and interviewed a couple people and had their talk about their influence on how they feel about sneakers and how sneakers have influenced their lives. So stay tuned to this action-packed episode. So right after the break, you will see the very first 5 out of Cake English's great collection. Stay tuned. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Sneakerhead NY, and this is another thrilling episode of Straight from the Soul. We're out here in Queens on location to film one of my good friends and his collection of sneakers. You already know, top 10 of his favorite kicks, or maybe the 10 pairs of kicks that he wears the most, whatever he chooses to do. But we are here with none other than one of my good friends, my brother from the other side of the lens, my boy Cake English.
Yo, what's going on? See this guy in a minute, man. It's busy for me, man. You don't got no time for me no more. It's all good, though.
I'll be doing this show, you know what I mean? You already know?
Yeah, whatever, man. This guy's a popular guy, man. You got to fit me into the schedule.
Far from it, far from it.
So what we doing here today, man?
We're going to show off your collection of sneakers, as you know.
Okay.
So the first thing I must ask you, what got you into this whole sneaker thing?
What got me into sneakers? Honestly, it would have to be a combination between my mother and my older cousin. Growing up, I had an older cousin. Always fresh, always getting new sneakers, whether it was Jordans, Nike basketball sneakers, Felines, Reebok, Adidas, all that. He was just always into sneakers. And my mother, the way she raised me, she always had a new pair of sneakers for me every time I would start to school. So it was because of her. Like, she always wanted me to be in like the latest pair of sneakers. Even if it wasn't Jordans, she would still always get me like a pair of Nikes. Like, our first pair of Jordans didn't come until I was like, I want to say year to 9 came out. I was 94. Yeah, when I was like 9 years old, so she got my first pair of Jordans.
Look at that. He got the 9s when he was 9.
Yeah.
Look at that. So, all right, okay. We've history of why he loves sneakers so much. So we're going to get into this. We're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the show. And as you know, he's going to show off his favorite pair of kicks, whichever kicks he chooses to use out of his collection of many. So first off, Kate, let's see what you have.
Oh, of course we're going to start off with the 6s. People always ask me why 6s are my favorite sneakers. Jordan won his first title in 6s.
True,
like,
indeed.
Is there anything else to talk about? Do y'all remember the famous switch on Magic? The Lakers, like, there's no question. Like, the silhouette of the sneaker is just gorgeous, from the tongue to like the design on the sole. Like, it's just a gorgeous sneaker. I love the sneaker. Like, I wear these sneakers literally probably like 3 or 4 times a week. I don't care if I took away my whole collection. Like, I can't live without these. Like, I need 6s. They're supposed to come back out in November. I'm getting 3 pairs. No exaggeration. Like, hold me to that. I'm getting 3 pairs, and I'm gonna beat the mess out of these. I'm just gonna wear those 3 pairs. So these will forever be #1, man. They get me. I want to be burying these.
I'm the same way. I feel you on that.
6s.
How ironic, I got those on as well right now. I didn't know what he was picking out. Like I'm telling you, I had no idea. I'm kind of yellow. Yellow shows character. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. I don't believe in secret on anything.
Screw that shit.
Yeah.
So number 2, let's go. Let's see what's number 2.
We doing it in order, or we just?
It doesn't. You pick
matter?
what you want to pick.
All right, cool. So we ain't doing it in order. Next up, what we got here?
Woo!
We got the 4s. Another classic. People ask me why I love this sneaker so much. A lot of people call them bread, but I don't really like the bread name per se. Like, I grew up in the 90s, 80s, whatever you want to call it. When I was growing up, these were called the black cement, so I still refer to them as the black cements. Why these are so dear to me is anybody who remembers that game against the Cavs, how Jordan sent them home.
Yes.
That shot that he hit that just like snatched the life out of the building. Like,
yes.
There's no question about these. Like, these are must. These are my #3 favorite pair of Jordans of all time. I told y'all the 6s are #1. These are #3. I love these. Like, a must for anybody who's a real Jordan lover.
I'm surprised. I'm curious to see what his second favorite sneaker is.
My second favorite. All right. So if we're gonna do it like that, I might as well just put out the second favorite now. Necessary.
You need help there?
I got it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure nobody's surprised by this. Like, do I really gotta give a story behind these? Like,
yo, no story. That's oh my
Tinker,
goodness.
do I really gotta give a story behind these? Like, the 3s, arguably the greatest Jordans of all time. But this particular pair, why they're so special to me is that All-Star game that Jordan played 88. He had 40 points, 8 boards, 4 steals, and 4 blocks. His third year in the league, and he was doing that against some of the greatest stars. Like, nothing compares to this shoe, man. This shoe goes well with anything. You can wear this shoe with almost any outfit. Like, threes are just that serious, especially black cements, man. Like, this is a must. If you don't have black cements, I feel sorry for you.
Kill yourself. Nah, seriously. If you don't have black cements, kill yourself.
You call yourself a collector, you don't have black cements, I feel sorry for you, man. Seriously, like, this is a must. And they discontinued threes. Whew. Good luck.
I cannot wait to get my second pair.
Good luck.
Just to beat around. Next on your list, number 4 on your list.
I know a lot of people say that foams are dead. I agree with that. Foams are definitely dead. But this is the original colorway of foams. Like, how could you not have royal penny foams in your collection if you love foams? Get rid of all the other crap. These are necessary. These like change the game. The comfort in these sneakers, the durability is unbelievable. I think anybody who likes foams should absolutely have this colorway in their collection. Like, no questions. Like, I wear these in the rain, snow, anything, and they look like I just bought them. Like, one of the greatest shoes ever. Like, it's unbelievable. I think these shits are built better than boots, to be honest with you. Like, I love these.
They started making boots with that,
yeah,
that type of material.
Like, it's crazy. Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to get the next pair.
Next pair.
Number 5 for this first part.
Number 5. I'm gonna have to pull out the IDs. I'm gonna have to go with LeBron 9s. In my opinion, LeBron 9s are his greatest silhouette to date. A lot of people argue that it's 7s, Pat loves the 3s. Like, it goes based on your selection. For me, it's the 9s. Why these, especially me, these are the first pair that I ever ID'd in my life. Like, the only pair of ID sneakers that I have. Like, it took me time to like sit there and like decide to like put this style together. Like, I chose colors that I like, that I feel goes great together. And we were just talking about the foams before. They actually had a special thing where you could add like material foams on these if you could get close on that. So this right here is like an eggplant material of the foams. I think it gives the sneaker such a dope look. And these, they just look good with almost anything as well, man. Whether it's joggers, jeans, shorts, like, it's just such a great silhouette. I love the shoe. Besides them being cut like super small, it's a very comfortable shoe.
What's up, man?
So tell me about the sneaker habit that you have.
Sneaker habit. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been fucking with Jordan lately. The re-release game is crazy.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I mean, like right now, honestly, the hype is taking over, like completely. Like there's kids like what, 13, 14, even like camping out for lines and stuff. I mean, it's not. It doesn't catch my attention. Yeah, like kids 10 years old and stuff like that buying J's. Like nowadays, it's like everything resells for like 500, 400 bucks. Like, it's not how it was before. You know? Like years ago, it was a lot better.
And then it just broke. Okay.
So we just saw Cake's first 5 that he did out of his 10. Now we're going to see the next 5. The first 5, you saw some dope kicks. You saw some classics. You saw the Brent 6s, the Splash Cement 3s, the Black Cement 4s, the Royal Penny Foam Comets, and his custom LeBron ID 9s. So now we're going to see what the other 5 have in store for us. All right? Stay tuned. Straight from the soul, Cake is going to show off his next 5 in his collection. Once again, I have no idea what he's pulling out. I just told him we're going to do a show on him, and he decided what he wanted to do. Once again, we have no idea. So without further ado, number 6 on his list.
Number 6. Remember, this is no particular order. I'm just like pulling the sneakers out. Pat said they didn't have to be in order. I'm just saying like what I would rock, what 10 I would rock. Next, we have to go with Carmines. Like, Carmines. Like, Carmines. Like, how could these not be in your top 10? Number 1, there's 6s. Second, just look at the shoe. I'm not sure, but I think this was the first Jordan shoe where he actually put together nubuck and leather on a shoe. I might be wrong, don't hold me to that, but off the top of my head, I think it was the first shoe that he combined those 2 materials. But this shoe is just gorgeous. The red on these is just spectacular. They just retro these again after the Countdown Pack retro, and in my opinion, they did a good job with these as well. The Countdown Pack joints look great, but they did such a good job with these. The material is on point. I ain't even rock these yet. I want another pair. I want another pair before I rock these. Like, I love Carmines. Carmines are such a great shoe. Like, I don't know what else to say about it, man. Like, you need Carmines in your life. You gotta have Carmines.
I missed out. I'm sorry. I must not be a sneakerhead. I missed out. But I will, trust me, I'll get them. Number 7 on the list.
Oh, number 7. I gotta show y'all this box. Some of y'all may not understand or appreciate this box, but I grew up in the 90s, so this special to me. Next, I gotta pull out the white and red OG 12s. Now, a lot of people ask me why these are special. There's 2 reasons why these are special to me. The first, people may not agree with. Even though Jordan is the greatest of all time, in my opinion,
He is.
Allen Iverson is my favorite basketball player of all time. This is how you know Jordan is real. Jordan had these on when Iverson broke his ankles, and he still managed to make the sneaker look good. Like, that's how you know you're just pure greatness. Another reason I love this shoe, there was a game that Jordan was playing against the Cavs, and it was on a fast break. Jordan was just out, and Bobby Sura was in the paint. Jordan just took off and just climbed it and threw it on him. Like, one of my favorite Jordan highlights ever. And like, that just made me fall in love with these shoes. And when I was young, I didn't have them. My sister got them, and I was mad that I didn't get them. So about, I want to say 7 years ago, I walked in a flight club, and they had them for like a crazy price. I didn't even think about it. I was like, yo, give me those. And I rock these. They say you can't rock OGs a lot because they fall apart, like, which is very true. I probably had to glue these a few times, but I'll never stop rocking them. I love these. The way they built, like 90s Jordans, like they don't make Jordans like this no more, man.
They don't make them how they used to.
They definitely don't.
I still need a pair of those too. I was never really a big fan of 12s.
Next up,
Oh my God.
Bordeaux, man. Bordeaux.
It's killing me, people.
Bordeaux. What makes this shoe very special to me is that Michael Jackson video, Jam.
Read
This
my
shoe,
mind.
like, just seeing Jordan in these, and I was a huge Criss Cross fan as a kid. Like, I wanted to be down with Criss Cross. I should have been the only fat Criss Cross member. I just want people to understand that. Seeing them with this, like, it was crazy, man. That video was so dope, and just the colors on the shoe that they put together, like the gray with the yellow on the tongue, like the material, like this is a beautiful shoe, man. Like, I feel like this shoe looks so dope when you rock all black. Like, they stand out so much. I love Bordeaux 7s, man. Like, one of my favorite Jordans of all time as well. Like, you just copped the pick, so you already know.
I did.
You already know.
I love
Like,
this sneaker.
I love these, man. Like, oh, man.
Patience is a virtue.
Another cool story about these. I gotta shout out my man Stars on this. This was actually a gift. I missed out on the shoe, and he walked into a store, and he saw that they had the last 9.5. He came to my crib. He was like, yo, look what I just copped. I'm like, son, you copped them? I'm like, that's crazy. I really wanted them. So when he was leaving, he was like, yo, that's you right there. So I was like, what's me right there? I thought he was joking. He was like, nah, these are yours. I copped these for you. So I got these for free, man. And till this day, I thank him for like giving me these shoes for free, man. Like, that was like one of the dopest things somebody ever did. It wasn't even my birthday or holiday or anything. He just gave them to me because I wanted them. So definitely shout out to my boy Stars for that.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah, man, for real.
We rounding down. We got 2 left.
Yeah, shoot.
We got 2 left.
For these, man, this is a more recent pair, the Lance Mountain ones. Now, this shoe is just crazy unique to me.
We got to pull out the second one.
Like, I just want y'all to look at the shoe. It's like 2 different shoes. It's like a combination of the Bred ones and the Royals. What makes the shoe so dope to me is the way they came up with the concept of that the paint peels on it. A lot of people, what they decided to do with the shoe is they like make their own designs on them. Some of them make it look like beat skate sneakers. Some people put crazy designs on them. Like, it's just such a unique shoe. I managed to grab these 2 weeks ago at the Soul Exchange for $220. Like, the kid was charging $250, but I lied to him and told him I only got money to get home. I ain't have no money to get home on the bus, so can I rock for $220? He believed me, so he let me rock with these. Like, I ain't even rock these yet, but I love these, man. They're such a dope shoe. Like, it's just crazy, like, how they like came up with the concept. Like, I love this shoe. Such a great shoe. Like, I'd recommend these to anyone who loves one to have a pair. Like, such a dope shoe.
Now, we're going to have the final sneaker of this collection. Again, this is in no particular order. I know if Cake had his wish, he probably would have put the 6s last, like last but not least. But I told him to do the 6s first.
Absolutely.
So, we will see. Oh my goodness.
Next up,
I have nothing to say. I'm stepping out of this shoe.
I gotta pull these out, man. These are the greatest non-Chicago colorway Jordans ever, in my opinion. Like, Aqua 8s, Aqua 8s are just different, man. Like, these sneakers before I bought my first pair of Jordans changed my life. It's actually a cool story behind these. When I was in the 3rd grade, there was a girl named Tamika. I'll never forget her. She had these. I had the biggest crush on her. And every day she used to come to school rocking these, I would just stare at her and she used to ask me why. I used to tell her I loved her sneakers. That was like my first real crush. Like, and I always said to myself that I didn't have them when I was younger. When I get older, like, I promised myself I'm gonna get these sneakers. And I got them and I rocked the hell out of them. You can tell how much I rocked them. Look at how the paint is chipping. Like, I don't even care. I rock them just like this. Like, I love Aqua 8s, man. Like, such a dope shoe. Like, Aqua 8s, man. Like, what else can I say? Like, you need Aqua 8s, man. Like, what are you doing if you don't have Aqua 8s, man? Like, if I had money, I'd give the whole world Aqua 8s, man. You need Aqua 8s in your life, man. You gotta cop Aqua 8s, man. So, that's my 10, man. If I had to, like, narrow it down to, like, out of my 80, whatever pair I have right now, like, these are the 10 that I would, like, no questions, like, have to, like, stick with, and everything else could go.
Well, there you have it. Once again, Sneakerhead NY, my boy King, he just showed off his 10 favorite pairs out of his collection. Have anything else to say? You might want to shout out somebody real quick.
Definitely got to shout out my man Pat, my dude.
Appreciate
definitely
that.
mess with him. My dude deep behind the camera. Y'all can't see his face right now. He doing what he doing. Gotta shout out my son Doughboy, my boy Donovan, my boy Stars, Chase, my son Mark. Who else I'm forgetting? Anybody else I'm forgetting, man? Y'all already know. Check out my Instagram page, Cake English. That's CAKE_INGLISH. And also, same thing on Twitter. Check me out. Also, I'm into photography. If y'all want to see some dope photography, check out my photography page on Instagram. It's called The Syrup. It's spelled regular, no ghetto thing, just The Syrup. Anyway.
So, we have one more thing we have to say. Cake and I became good friends because we have, other than the common familiarity and the common love for sneakers and photography, we also write as well. So check us out on where'smike.com. Shout out to Jamie. That's our boy right there.
Yeah.
You can find any article written by us on where'smike.com. That's WEARSMIKE.com. So Sneakerhead NY, straight from the soul. My boy Cake English. Shout out to D, and we're gone.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was the 2nd episode of Straight from the Soul. I'm hoping you all love the 10 pairs that Cake showed off. Just to name a few, saw some of the Carmines, saw the Bread 6s, saw some custom LeBron James Nike IDs, just to name a few. So ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Sneakerhead NY. On behalf of Old School D, this is Straight from the Soul. Stay tuned the next Wednesday for the 3rd episode of this great show. Thank you guys. Peace.